7 Rajah 7 has a video out that he calls the 70 Weeks of Prophecy, part 3 of 3, that really leaves a lot of unanswered questions in any scholar's mind. One of the main questions that is left unanswered to me is, why would he present an opinion as though it were fact? I have no problem with someone taking the 70 weeks of Daniel chapter 9 and trying to interpret them. The problem I would have with anyone is trying to take those verses and present their opinion as though it were fact. So let me take these verses that Rajah is referring to and try to put them in some proper context for you, so you will have fact and not opinion. The one major problem that anyone should have with this video is we're not even told what version of the Bible he used. You can see some words I have underlined in red here that he used to describe Ezra chapter 6 verse 7. But when you look at Ezra 6 verse 7 in the King James Version, you do not even see the words that he used in this video appearing in the King James Version. So we're not even clear as to what version of the Bible he used, which leaves his video in doubt as to the accuracy of anything that he has said in it. Again, look at the words underlined here that he says are in Ezra chapter 6 verse 7. Then go to the King James Version, and once again, you do not find those words that I had underlined red anywhere in the King James Version. It will become clear that whatever version of the Bible he used was an incomplete Bible that should never have been used to start with. If a person is going to try to present the Word of God to someone, the least they could do is use a Bible that is complete. So let me show you what I mean by he used an incomplete Bible that should never have been used to start with. I feel that 7 Rajah 7 did an excellent job in pointing out the beginning date by using the Bible to show that. He accepts a date of 457 BC as the beginning of the decree. I accept that date myself. But however, there are many scholars who take a date of 445 BC. Reference Sir Robert Anderson's book, The Coming Prince, in which he argues for a date of 445 BC. So it's in question as to which date is accurate. I accept 457, some accept 445. The key there is either one you use, it still points to the Messiah. His video would have been fine up to here had he only told us what version of the Bible he used. But since he used an inaccurate Bible to begin with, it is obvious that he could not arrive at the right conclusion. So now let me show you what I'm talking about, how he used an inaccurate, incomplete Bible and therefore arrived at the wrong conclusion with his opinion. In 7 Rajah 7's opinion, he brought the end of that prophecy in Daniel to the death of Stephen. Again, if he would have been using a complete Bible, it would have cleared it up for him and he would not have to have given an opinion. I have on the screen here the verses he used, Daniel 9:24 through 27. If you will see, I have underlined there in verse 26 that during that period also of Daniel's 70 weeks of prophecy, that the city and the sanctuary would be destroyed. 7 Rajah 7, the problem with your interpretation by not using a complete Bible is that you fail to see this verse. For had you seen this verse, you would have known that your ending date of the prophecy at the death of Stephen is totally inaccurate, because at that time the city and the sanctuary had not been destroyed. The city and the sanctuary were not destroyed until 70 AD. So you have missed your prophecy by over 30 years. Once again, if you had been using a complete Bible, you would have seen this and could have corrected your error immediately. So now, knowing the fact that you did not use a complete Bible and that you totally missed this verse where the sanctuary and the city would be destroyed, and now knowing that it was not destroyed by the time of the death of Stephen, maybe you will have the courtesy to go back to your video and clarify it and straighten it out and let people know that it's just your opinion and that it is not fact at all. I hope you will do the right thing. This is Ben Gali saying, God bless.